Hello, Mighty Melvo here. This is not a full-on deep thoughts review / analysis of Resident Evil 4 Remake. No. Resi games are not my niche, and there are people out there on YouTube that did a way better job reviewing the game. But Resi games have been my passion for quite some time, and Resident Evil 4 in particular is, first of all, my favorite Resi game of all time, and second of all, in my opinion, it's the most important Resi game of all time, after Resident Evil 1 and its outstanding HD remaster. So this video is just me channeling my overflowing emotions somewhere else. I thought that maybe if I make the video, I'll stop annoying my friends and loved ones. It's out! It's out! It's out! Resi's out. Resi's out. VD, Resi's out. Ali, Resi's out. OG Resident Evil 4 is the game that successfully added action elements into survival horror. And despite being somewhat controversial as a Resident Evil game, at least back then, now it's an accepted by all classic that aged like fine wine. Resi 4 became an inspiration for quite a bit of third-person shooters, whether you like to admit it or not. That's why it was so important for me to make this video. OG Resi 4 has a special place in my little heart, and it definitely helped shape me as a gamer. I was at the same time scared of checking out the remake and excited like a puppy who's about to receive a cheese tax payment.
The cheese tax.
With all said above, I want to state the obvious. I'm biased on this one, but here's my opinion, friends. Resident Evil 4 Remake is f***ing sick, and it's $60 well spent for me. Thanks for watching, see ya. Alright, no. Here's a quick review. In Resi 4, you play as Leon S. Kennedy, who is no longer a sweet, handsome rookie cop, but a well-trained special agent killing machine, but still a sweet, handsome boy. Leon is tasked with finding and saving President's daughter Ashley Graham, and is set to explore the Corridori village, its outskirts, the castle and the island. And everything goes tits up almost instantly. On the way, you shoot, you loot, you solve puzzles, you do some healthy backtracking. Shit, it's incredibly fun. You can still stagger enemies and follow up with melee attacks. Yes, the sick roundhouse kicks, suplexes are back and it's good. You can now parry enemy attacks by pressing LB or L1 or spacebar at the right time, and it's such a cool addition that makes combat more engaging and fun. Oh, parry. See? You can even parry some projectiles and it makes you feel like a complete badass. While playing, I caught myself wanting to lock on and dodge on more than one occasion, but I guess my brain is just permanently damaged by all these Soulsbjorn titles. Ah! I want to dodge too. Can I dodge roll? I can't. Melvo the parry god. I'll say it again, parry feels extremely satisfying, although it gives you plenty of frames to perform it. So for seasoned Soulsbjorn players, it won't be a problem to time it right. It damages your knife though, and when it's broken, no more parries for you, little parry god. You can fix it at the merchant, calm down.
Over here, stranger.
Speaking of the merchant, I intentionally won't show you any major characters, including the merchant. Go check him out yourself. He's really cool, mate, and we'll buy it at a high price. Over here, stranger. This guy is my favorite guy. You can now get additional bonuses by attaching various charms to your attaché case. And this thing gives you 30% handgun ammo craft bonus frequency. You can also change cases too. I got the Gypsy Golden one for pre-ordering. I ended up not using. In terms of content, I'd say you're looking at 15 to 25 hours of gameplay. That's one playthrough, but Resi games are meant to be played a few times, so the bottom line is it's longer than the original, but it doesn't outstay its welcome. Enjoyed every second. There's a stealth mechanic added that doesn't really let you do stealth playthroughs from what I've seen at least, but comes in handy if you need to thin out the herd and make the upcoming fight a bit more manageable. While adventuring, you can also find these blue posters that are side missions. Collect the N amount of medallions or kill the N amount of rats to get special currency to exchange for some extra rewards with the merchant. Nice touch, I'd say. Graphics. The game is beautiful. You are looking at it right now. The level of detail is also insane, and I caught myself slowing down for sightseeing on more than one occasion. It's such a great feeling to come back to this dilapidated Spanish village being reimagined to this scale. Ah, mierda! Characters and creature models are sick too. You can eventually unlock them through the bonus menu and have a better look. I'm pretty sure I've already spent like a few hours checking them out. If you go to graphics settings, there are plenty of options to play around with. It might seem familiar to you from the previous Resi remakes and Biohazard Village. The RTX option comes along as well, although some places in the game look a little bit weird with RTX on, sort of like artifacty. Some players also report that the game actually looks better with RTX off at times, like some of the reflections are weird. I don't know, do you have any issues with RTX? Let me know in the comments. Controls and combat. This is the aspect of the game I was worried about the most. I'm dead. Original Resi 4 has this artificial clunkiness to it. You know, the regular stuff. You try to shoot an old granny in the face, panic sets in, and you get stabbed with a pitchfork. I think in the remake it's a perfect balance of intentional jankiness and modern technologies and quality of life improvements. It is still not your average Call of Duty type shooting experience, but now you can aim while walking, for example. I don't necessarily think the fact that you can't walk while aiming in OG Resi 4 is a bad thing. Quite the opposite really, but I don't think this newly added option should be considered as, oh finally they fixed it, fucking A, cheers Capcom, either. No, it just works very well in the remake and doesn't steal from the overall tension. Also, you can play with mouse and keyboard and shit. Mouse and keyboard support is really well done, but it almost makes the game a little bit too easy even on hardcore. I recommend you go with a controller if you have one. I'm gonna be playing with this. No mouse and keyboard. Performance. It performs like knife through butter on my end. I play on PC and all the settings are just cranked up to ultra. It never goes below 60 FPS in HD, even while streaming it on Twitch via OBS. And I don't have a high-end monster of a PC. I mean, I still have 16 gigs of RAM. Maybe that's why there's some stuttering when traversing to a new location. But overall, hey, it's fantastically optimized for PC. Re-engine really works wonders. If you're not sure if your rig can run it, there's a free demo out there called Chainsaw Demo. I know that Capcom always does demos for Resi games, but let's take a moment and appreciate it. It's a cool feature that should be back for all the games, especially now when, you know, releasing barely working abominations is a new trend. Am I right, Wild Hearts? Oh no! I don't know, it's either I am a crazed Resident Evil fanboy or Capcom had made a pact with Satan and there's some black magic involved. Whatever I mean by black magic, I don't know. Common sense? Making real smart choices and drawing some conclusions after the castrated Resi 3? That felt more like a DLC. Resi 4 is just very good. What the hell, Capcom? I mean, I want to say thank you for making it. I'll be playing it. I'll be replaying it. I'll be getting back to it to replay it again after some time. And I'd like to thank you for watching my Resident Evil 4 video, even though watching Resident Evil 4 videos now seems like a waste of time. It's pretty obvious that the game is very well received and everybody likes it a lot. Yes, bingo, Leon. That's exactly where they went. It was a pleasant journey for me. It was really nice to meet all the familiar characters and see how they were reimagined. I was the most curious about Ramon Salazar. As a final conclusion, I'd like to add that the Resident Evil 4 remake is defo worth picking up, especially for old school fans. Anyways, what's your experience with Resi 4 Remake? Do you like it? Do you have it? Are you gonna get it? Let me know in the comments down below, let's chat. My name is Mighty Melvo, like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitch, and look me up on Twitter at Mighty Melvo. I'm not yet banned. Thanks again for watching, have a good one, see ya. Jennifer, we're playing Resident Evil. Oh, fucking hell! Fuck you! Oh man. We're playing Resident Evil 4, a remake, it's good. It's out. Videos.
Well, that sucked.